What's up, guys? Welcome to the soon-to-be finishing up this session on an automata from the bottom up design. What I've kind of done off screen a little bit, just to show you what we're going to be doing as a product, is we're going to be making a small part that would then be used as a topper for our automata. I'm going to show you more of a simplified idea like this one, but then I'll show you how you can even step it up just a little bit to something more of a cleaner design. So I'm going to click on plus icon for a new design, and we're actually making our first part. So I'm going to click on part design, click on create new, and I need something to reference my part. So I'm going to click on a sketch, and we're going to create a 2-inch square. So I'm going to do 2-inch by 2-inch square. Hit finish sketch. We're going to extrude this out 1/4 inch. We're going to insert a decal. And this can be any picture that you want to use for your automata. This could be a boat. We're going to use a boat. This could be a dolphin. This could be whatever image you found. We're going to use that and stick that right on our part. Now that 2-inch allows me to play around with the value of what this should look like. So you might want to do something a little bit different or a little bit bigger or a little bit wider than what you're looking for. But I'm going to get that boat to fit on there the best I can. We could then go ahead and save this part. Let's just call it boat. And then pull it in for our automata. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to pull that boat piece in. And then this way we have a reference to the parts that are going to top our automata if we're doing a physical build. So I'm going to pull in that one part we just made. Click OK. We're going to do a joint like we've done all the other joints up to this point. And folks, there we go. We've officially made our seaside automata, where the boat rippling on the water and then the dolphin kind of jumping out of water. How could we step up our game a little bit? And so I'm going to do that by actually coming over here and on that boat, let's edit this geometry just a little bit more. I want to make that boat a little bit wider and also cut it out maybe. So I'm going to come in here with this sketch, and I said, you know what? We're going to make you a little bit wider. Hit finish sketch, and that looks a little bit better as far as the scale of my boat. But let's do the one even better. I'm actually going to do cutout. So I'm going to do a sketch on this face, and we're going to trace our boat. So using a fit point spline, I'm going to come under here and actually just trace around my boat. You could zoom in and really get some really close detail in here. But I'm just going to do a rough trace of the outline of my boat. We can drag and drop those points a little bit if you want to get a little bit closer or if the curvature is not right. And then, so I have a place for this to fit. I'm actually going to come down here and draw 3 lines. Why did I do that? Because you'll see here in a bit, we're actually going to use these lines to create a flat bottom to make sure I can then still join it to my automata. I'm going to hit finish sketch, and then we're going to extrude those 2 pieces that we just cut out. We're going to go back. We're just going to go back -1/4 inch. Looks great. But instead of a cut, we're actually going to do an intersect. And we just cut out our boat. Looks pretty cool, right? A little bit better, more design, rather than going a full down as a 3D model, but a little more closer to what the actual resemblance is going to be. I'm going to go ahead and save this. So then we'll go back to our automata. We'll update it. We might have some things that we need to fix here. And clearly, we're hovering in midair. So what do we notice? I notice that in the bottom right here, we've got an error code now for this automata. So I'm going to edit that joint. It says it has a missing reference, which makes sense. We changed something. So I'm going to reassign that reference. And we're going to select the bottom of that. And there we go, folks. So we've got more simplified topper on the left-hand side, something a little more cropped out on the right-hand side. And by all means, if you have the time and energy, you're welcome to make a 3D model that would better fit your theme for your automata. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this quick series on a bottom-up design of the automata using the new Fusion 2026 updates in January. If you guys have any questions, throw down in the comment section. You guys are awesome. Stay awesome, and we'll see you in some of the next videos. Take care, guys.